different, but the aim in the game that the same. Let peace play a role. Make we raise with glass, send toast for the gift of life. Connect to the power, bring peace alive. The only race, not the human race, one until we finish is a victory. Anytime we alive. Go, go.
Follow me, listen to the song. We are making history, you can sing along. Don't fight, go with the noise, yeah. This moment is all we are. We will give it all. Everybody say,
follow me, listen to the song. We're making history, you can sing along. Don't fight the feelings, go with the noise. This moment is all we are.
Radio 103.9 FM. Live from Freedom. That's the last.
For the game, do it right. Whether you win or lose, no matter you type or you kind, we can make it a better place. So play the game, share the love, let them know say we get what we want.
Unity, love, and peace on the field. One ball, one love, one goal. Even if the team different, but the aim in the game that the same. Let peace play a role. Make we raise with glass, send toast for the gift of life. Connect to the power, bring peace alive. The only race, not the human race, one until we finish is a victory. Anytime we alive. Go, go.
One game.
follow me, listen to the song. We are making history, you can sing along. Don't fight, go with the noise, yeah. This moment is all we are. We will give it all. Everybody say,
Follow me,
So you know, cause we're different, you know, when we can't unite. For the game, do it right. Whether you win or lose, no matter you type or you kind, we can make it a better place. So play the game, share the love, let them know say we get what we want.
Unity, love, and peace on the field. One ball, one love, one goal. Even if the team different, but the aim in the game that the same. Let peace play a role. Make we raise with glass, send toast for the gift of life. Connect to the power, bring peace alive. The only race, not the human race, one until we finish is a victory. Anytime we alive. Go.
You listen to Roots Radio 103.9 FM. Live from Freetown. That's true, the last.
Radio True Media. Radio True Media. We rise every morning with truth in our hands. No more silence, we take a stand. For the people who cry for the dreams that fade. We speak for the hearts that justice betrayed. Radio True Media.
on FM 103.9.
Radio True Media.
On FM 103.9.
Now we voice, now we power. True Media go shine like tower. We no go fear, we go talk. Even if they know I make we talk. True Media Radio. On FM 103.9.
Now God we dey Freddy, not true we dey preach. Freedom of speech, now that we dey teach.
For salon, we go stand tall. Radio True Media.
One voice for all.
We honor the land, the struggle, the fight. We shine a light in the darkest night. Because we believe in hard work and faith to Sierra Leone way. We hold the line, come what may.
Them one set we more them, but we go shout. Now the poor man voice we they bring out.
Now we alright for know the truth. Now that make we go protect the truth.
True big and no they neglect anyone.
We are the voice, we are the flame. Truth will rise, they'll know our name. We are the truth and nothing else.
Truth they get, we know they play.
Now for Salon, we declare the way. Tune in every day to
Truth me get
O2 media. You are the O2 media. You are the O2 media. You are the O2 media.
From the hearts of Sierra Leone's capital, Freetown, you are listening to Truth Radio on 103.9 FM. We empower the nation. Don't
We rise
touch that
every
dial.
morning with truth in our hands. No more silence, we take a stand. For the people who cry for the dreams that fade. We speak for the hearts that justice betrayed. Radio True Media.
On FM 103.9.
Radio True Media.
On FM 103.9.
Now we voice, now we power. True Media go shine like tower. We no go fear, we go talk. Even if they know I make we talk. True Media Radio. On FM 103.9.
Now God we dey afraid and not true we dey preach. Freedom of speech, now that we dey teach.
For salon, we go stand tall. Radio True Media.
One voice for all.
We honor the land, the struggle, the fight. We shine a light in the darkest night. Because we believe in hard work and faith. The Sierra Leone way. We hold the line. Come what may.
Them want
You dey
set
listen to
we more
Truth
them,
Radio
but we go
103.9
shout.
FM, live from Freetown. Na true the last.
Cause we're different, it don't mean we can't unite. For the game, do it right. Whether you win or lose, no matter your type or your kind, we can make it a better place. So play the game, share the love. Let them know say we get what we want.
Unity, love, and peace on the field. One ball, one love, one goal. Even if the team different, but the aim in the game that is same.
Welcome again, sport lovers. This na Truth Sport on Truth FM 103.9. Mina Nene Fofana. Today we get forget as usual we match update and rundown of matches the way they don't play and where they get for play. And also we dey look into the influence of the Kofa League na salon football. We all know how this grassroots football done they unite communities and play and get fans together, raise the passion, and from then leagues here so we can normally they raise the heroes them of football. And for help me look at them topic here, find one and also we get for look at Manchester United and Chelsea match preview. So for help me discuss about that, then I get with me Samuel Samsise when I the PRO of Kofa League, and I also get with me Dictionary when I a fan of the league, a sports analyst, and a Chelsea fan. So no go no side there with we they come back. And don't forget, so you self can add your voice to the discussion by sending a message to the number 078-193-193. And you can also comment on the Facebook and YouTube page at Truth Media. We they come back after this break.
Thank you, Nene. We go get a rundown of results, tables, and fixtures. First, let's talk about Sierra Leone female under 17 in Liberia. Then we win the first game against Senegal by 2-1, and then still at the competition. We go move to the results now. The Wednesday Champions League football. We see Usai Olympiacos we play versus Pafo ended by draw. Savla Pra versus Bodo Glimt ended in draw 2-2. Ajax versus Inter Milan. Inter Milan won by 2-0. Bayern Munich versus Chelsea. Bayern Munich be win by 3-1, and with Usai Hurricane we get 2 goals. Liverpool versus Atletico Madrid, and Liverpool be win 3-2. And finally, Paris Saint-Germain versus Atalanta. Paris Saint-Germain be win by 4-0. And inside the EFL Cup, Swansea City versus Nottingham Forest. Swansea City be win by penalties, and inside the full match, the match ends 2-2. We will go inside the matches that we play in the Champions League on Thursday. Usai Club would be win against Monaco by 4-1. Copenhagen versus Bayern Leverkusen ended 2-2. Frankfurt versus Galatasaray. Frankfurt be win by 5-1. Manchester City versus Napoli. Manchester City be win by 2-0. And Newcastle versus Barcelona be win by 2-1. And Sporting City versus Kayat Almaty. Sporting CP be win by 4-1. We go inside the tables of the Champions League and we go read the first 8 in the table. Frankfurt the first, then get 3 points, and Paris Saint-Germain with the second get 3 points, goal difference. Club Brugge with the third get 3 points. Sporting CP with the third, self get 3 points. Union SG, self get 3 points. 6th, Bayern Munich, self get 3 points. 7th, Arsenal self get 3 points. 8th, Inter Milan, then self get 3 points. And they all on play their first games. So far, Nadande will get for now.
Plenty thank you to Kelfala for the match update and leagues rundown. Like I said, just know this na Truth Spot on Truth FM 103.9. Mina Nene Fofana. Today we dey look at the influence of the Kofa League na saloon football, and also we dey talk about the match preview between Manchester United and Chelsea. And for help me talk about this thing there, I get with me Samuel Sam Sise, the PRO of Kofa, and I also get with me Dictionary, winner, a sports analyst, a Chelsea fan, and also a fan of the Kofa League. I will start with the PRO of Kofa League, Samuel Sise. Welcome to the program again.
Yeah, good afternoon, listeners. Good afternoon, moderator.
All right. Looking into the Kofa League, you know, Bakuman don't they watch the league, they don't they follow up the league, but they don't know the history about the league. So you can please tell me some of the history of the league, how this league come together.
Sometime in the 80s, late 80s, we started a model by Ebenezer Anda.
Okay.
Play. The late chairman Sama Sisi been getting the Aculis. So play. Now switch cover for force. But by then, Pasama be working at British High Commission. And we get charisma and integrity pass with all, we get cash. So decide for me can chairman of Kofa. So from team manager, it be football association chairman. Yeah. Right. We play for our first stay, we can over early 90s na Paris ground. You told they play for our first, we get Zamalek, we get Senegal, and etc. And then team Nende. Then got no pan in South and Sidiki them. Now come Paris ground. Camp against Samasi still all this. But I can tell you, Kofa did over past 30 something years now. Okay. We are the longest serving mini association in this country. And they look at Kofa after SLFA and Wafana, Kofa they think next. Association in long form, they don't scatter. You get far, for be a mature football association and for be. Then me be rival with you trade, they're not the game. You get Wofa, na Greybush, West One Football Association, let's say we don't perish. But Kofa still exists. So we tell God thank you for that.
All right, I'm waiting at the mission of Kofa, waiting Kofa they try for doing the football field.
When for catch them young, for training young, but then be feeder to Division 1, Division 2, and Premier. That is how they start any year, they play league, they play non-division. It will be just London. Yeah? Okay. Where they beat Cardone FC Junior. Yeah. So with non-division, then after non-division, play with inter-area. And this inter-area now we starter. Mm-hmm.
I also want to know before I move on to dictionary, like how the Kofa League structured.
Well, that is structured. We get chairman, we get vice chairman, we get PRO, we get financial secretary, we get auditor like that. The office they go no more. Then the team same we not get permanent team rate for say any year for play to be. You can buy form with a short list. You can buy form or not take you. Committee will look into that. And that be happen, Fullerton and Mambaton. You know, say college, they still did the sell form. Yeah. And they do the close for sell form. If you can't sit next year, and that being happen, Fullerton and Mambaton are complacency. They don't take a you say they're big team, they come for take them. But we don't close them for sale. Now say no, form done. I mean, begin that to go they come.
Okay, dictionary. You being a fan of the league, I go and know maybe a brief history when you begin. They watch the Kofa League and how influential the league done did to you and also to Salon football.
All right. So thank you very much, Nene. It's a pleasure being here on Tooth Media and all that. As a sport analyst, so to it in Mr. Sam been talking earlier, if you get to understand, say, so yeah, we speak the truths and we factualize them and everything. So the motto of Kofa, I believe Mr. Sam no put them across, now unity and progress, is that so?
You're right.
And I've been following Kofa for over a decade now. Referencing 2019 to be specific, when the Kofa intercommunity, and maybe stay around Takila Road part. And I believe, say, Mr. Sam can reference the facts to some of the groups that will be there. You talk about, say, there is no set of teams them way designated, say, year in, year out, you have to be better of the team. But if I can reference 2019 Kofa, our Group A, Group B, Group C, Group D be there. Group A, Shell Dwellers, Fulatong, Lombley, Dwazak, and Central be the part of Group A. Mr. Sam, take note. Group B, Mountain City, Dovecourt, Brookfields, Wilberforce, and Abacha. Group C, Susan's Bay, Belgium, Kuntolo, Summer City, and Sojetong. And Group D, Forobe, Bambratom, Magazine, Wellington, and Kutowood. Why I reference this 2019? Now, as of a result of the structuring of how Kofa done they run down the years now, like, it puts them across a structure, but I will tell you, say Kofa not structured. Structuring of Kofa can be internally. So from a fan's perspective, the amount of chaos where it can always put across, that's been one of the biggest issue. For the past 30-something years, we Mr. Sam can attest to the fact, say, for the past decade now, 30 years is their actual age where Kofa don't exist. But for the past 10, 15 years now, Kofa can always get sonko. Enough things that get to the fact now. And there is no fan way go actually come out for you say, Kofa now one. Now, it's a good league. But there is this upgrade. So if you have to localize the conversation, what about all the money where Kofa actually generate? Why are they not investing it into this field? You are comparing Kofa to SLFA. So by default of 30 years of age, Kofa is expected to do something more. I'm a sports analyst, don't follow the issue for a while. So actually they sympathize with Mountain City and Fobe and Bambraton because these are communities around. Yeah. And when it comes to an amount of rivalry, Mountain City and Fobe can always put out an amount of big fets. Summer City all can come into that.
Yeah.
So
I think we go into the that very soon. But first, I also want to forget yes, you don't made mention of how long you don't follow the league, but I want to know how influential the league don't do to you and to the society before we go into details and accountability.
All right, and because we don't begin to speed up.
Yeah.
So when it comes to the interest of people in getting local leagues, cannot be compared to even to the Sierra Leone Premier League. That's the fact. If you watch at the amount of turn up, where people in the turn up for go watch Kofa. Kofa they generate huge amount of people when they come.
Yeah.
The Kofa, the Putafa. So you observe say there is this amount of interest where community people can get towards the community league than on a larger scale, where you see Sierra Leoneans and get towards the Salon Premier League. Exactly. So it tells you say this is where we start. It's from grassroots. So we think locally and then we expand them globally. So locally, you expand nationally and then you go globally. So if the Sierra Leone football structure go begin pay more attention, because this is the grassroots.
Exactly.
And if you observe FIFA, they give more money to grassroots football and to female football. Yeah. Because this is why you catch them when they are young. It's like waiting FC Cologne can talk about the young shall go, the Cavaliers. Yeah. So if we get interest about really shaping this, that maybe most of the time when I can follow Sierra Leonean sports stories, I can get interest more when it comes to this local community leagues. Because this is where you see the raw talent. Exactly. This is where they get to high mark them and bring them into the under 15, under 16, under 17, up to even to the under 20s. So it is say all sport journalists or any person as sports lover need to get more interest into this particular one also. And this is also the signal what actually they brought in the conversation is just beyond the SLFA. Even the NSA, so the Ministry of Sports need to go around and take some observation. I know they do. But if they go around, I need to have a PR for the Copa. Yeah. But when they get to see the interest with Salomon, they put. You see, say there's something there. So this also the spring say, I'm sorry, I'm bringing this into the conversation. Okay. If you watch at the longevity now of how this they don't take, for the even time for rehabilitate them, it is like people they don't fuse that energy into the community league. Mm-hmm. So it is say there is something in the community league. Check for instance. Beside the Kofa, go for Putafa. Yeah. Like she said, the amount of energy people they come out Dwazak or they come out New England, where they turn up for going to school yet, for watch how their community players are playing. So even the bigger players now are actually going to the community leagues.
Exactly.
Their high names, there's a popular
Yeah,
guy,
there
you know their
are,
names.
yeah,
I might not
yeah.
call some of their names, but we see say Musa Tomo to be specific. You say Musa to be more comfortable playing in community leagues and the Premier Leagues
Yeah.
than living in Sierra Leone. So it is there is this amount of there's this sweetness with Sierra Leone. So there's this vibe where you get more when you're around the community league, Nene.
Okay. To you, Mr. Sam, looking at the KOFA League, dictionary actually don't explain more about the influence of the league. You being the PRO of the league, how influential this league done there to grassroots football and to national football in a run to international football? Because, like in rightfully said, they can say catch them when they are young. So, you know, when them players they are so now this not in first stage of football. How much influence and also waiting una as the organizers they do about the league for make sure say the league modifying at the country, the league safe, and also the league create that space for players then for they come in.
I want to talk something now. The young man, they say for talk the truth.
Yeah.
Now we come on go play FA Cup. I put local Lions in. They're not trap people. They win people in there. At the camp, they talk about confusion. Yeah.
But you
Well,
actually
we
know say you actually know say
I don't talk. At the camp, at the camp, correct.
you actually know say
when you talk, I
the fact is
silence.
that
When you
No, the
talk,
fact
when
is
you
that-
I
I
think so we need
silence.
for give
Okay.
Give me chance
time
when
for
you talk, I
talk.
silence.
Exactly.
When you were suswe the born, you post in over for criticize the fine. Kofa, they get beaucoup money.
No, I know they criticize on a critic at the critic.
Okay, anyway, I say, okay, Kofa, they get beaucoup money.
Yeah.
Now, when I do that, she show they go 50% share with Steam Sim. SLF in a
Okay.
60-40, others in a 60-40, we dip on a 50-50. So if 100 million come on a 50-50, it seems same. Then they get 25-25. Instead of 50%, I would pay referee, boys, pay ticket sellers them, pay securities them. Then the children left for the can on a bank. Number near run parade gone able buy artificial top for comic parade grown. Pass the post to the pump. The SLF itself, not to them buy artificial, if you forgive it. They promise to give one a parade gone and another one and go the other side. So they wait for the one day. This moment can now saying good one. We wait for the one day. We not get that money day for them. For shippers on getting money. $1. Yeah? So we they try. But so far so good, I think that we make Premier the place so. Football be don't die. All man don't go away. I want full up stadium, Mountain City and Fullerton. Then father by send on BBC. I make football kick so back. So people say kudos to Kofa. We don't done a lot. Talking about for upgrade Paragon, Kofa no get that money.
So you dey talk about that particular one there. Come to terms. You dey talk about say the small money. Let's be very brutally frank. You understand?
No frank.
Let's be very truthful to what we say.
Yeah.
Over 30 years, you're not too small picking.
Na Paris no more be the play.
You've been
Na
around for the
Paris we dey
past.
play.
You have been around for the past
No, na
30
Paris
years.
we dey play.
No,
I
not very
think we dey
specific.
get-
You don't be around for the
Na
past
for
30
force we
years.
dey play the Calway for
Only
force we
five
play.
years.
Yeah,
Paris.
we dey talk
Not
about the
only five
parade
years. No,
ground.
understand.
How much else don't do that Paris?
Wait, listen. Let's put the facts across. You understand it?
Yeah.
You talk about say una 50-50.
Yes.
Where's the report for that?
Well, ask the club. So many
Am I
make
to ask
phone.
the club? You are here as the player.
Yeah,
Where's the
50.
report?
150.
I
I
think
don't
that we
tell
dey
you.
dive more into
No, actually,
investigating
Well, okay,
that.
go to my college. The report city.
Who's the source? If you tell me as a sport
Go
analyst,
now
I'll
we
go there.
headquarter. Go now.
Okay, myself and you after the show will go there.
No, me
So actually,
you go verify.
no, myself and you will go there because you are the player. You cannot come to the medium here and they tell you say,
now.
oh, it's
Now
so
50-50%.
so for how many years now? I don't begin to do the 50-50.
Now about 3 years now. After that, we get 60-40. Now 60-40 for me
Okay,
because inside that 20%, I know they pay referee everything. And I say if you also agree.
All right, each dictionary might owe you first. And Piero, looking at also the KOFA League, I asked you just now about, how the league they do for select the teams then for play, because a lot of rumors don't go around social media say with regards to Fullerton and Babraton, but people then feel say now because of the fans they make confusion, make them be banned them from the league. But earlier you talk about no them be filled for register, so I want some amount of clarity in that aspect.
We give Fullerton ban, no. We suspend them, no. We open line, see. We talk on the radio and television, see. Kofa from the out for send for registration. 1 week, all things done. But I don't come by quick. You get long, then come by. Long, nobody partake, then come by, then come by. What you don't know, so form don't know.
Okay.
We don't close form. Then at that time, we dey sell form for non-division. Wait for play before the entire year. That form they cancel and say, oh, but we go for that we could win there. Because I truly go on. Yeah?
Okay.
Fine. But I can say Nayasu now, blessing these guys, they don't come on board now. All they play.
So quickly, before you can, what do you go and say? La put across this fact, yeah. Inside August this year, when Wafa suspend Kofa community league, what was the problem for that?
Wafa not suspend with them.
So what happened?
Then put your league on hold.
Wouldn't that be the
So
problem
it's
now?
a
At the
big
time,
issue.
when you say suspension, you will say suspension for 1 year, 2 years. Then say we the hold in the league for so na case here for talk.
Okay.
We go talk am, we sit down, we iron am, then so na go play. Yeah, that's so the team be.
Well, waiting will be the main issue.
Because we say form done, we don't close registration. And the, na 40 forms come all done. Then we short this 32, now they will take.
You're 34.
Wait me, we take 32. When I talk, you don't know pass me.
No, I don't know you pass you.
We
It's just
take-
like let me put
we
the fact
take
across.
32.
for-
We
I think
take
the boy
32.
chance
Okay.
more.
We take 32.
Yeah.
Then the 8 them will not refund them money. We circulate refund them money.
Okay.
Then when we go by the talk, 90 car add. That's again Mountain City, Bambatong, and Sudatong. Make 35.
You they talk about form done. In the league, like, is there no specific teams or how una can do for cater for the team there? Because if una they organize a community league, I believe so una therefore look at the amount of community we involved so that issues like this about form done not go rise up. How una can do for, how una they do for print out forms?
We dey announce na 50 from the common na 32 with the tick. We dey shortlist, but money no refundable. People dey accept them no for me pass Samadi. They know.
Okay,
So they don't
in
begin.
terms of shortlisting, how una can do for
We
the
get committee dey
shortlisting?
shortlist me no dey dey. When you shortlist them, tell me say them team them take. As in copy me, like when they give me this year so.
But you na the PR, I believe say you na one person way for know exactly wetin dey happen into the league. Also into the league, like with selecting teams, how una can do for shortlist? Because you said then the shortlist. I want to know exactly how they shortlist.
Criteria they
because-
only dey look for. Me get me own office.
Okay.
When me dey do something, and now one kind of radio so now, I write. I say I want
Okay.
transport. Then put on and give me. Yeah.
Okay.
You self at the end, you self the rights. That's we will keep them paper then day for audit of business to man. You understand?
Yeah.
Administrative procedure. Now committee on organizing committee. Me no get it. I know the day. Me na me dey head the PR wing. Then committee na me dey head them. Na me dey give money. I give them money for pay them and so forth. All man get enrolled for play. And then interfere na post in office. When they take you, then say they don't take this woman. As soon as they take us, okay. Not to man get Kofa.
With the shortlisting, is it that na the yanda the small confusion and can come
Not so small
or waiting?
confusion. It alarm this time around because Fulaton and Bamraton and Khalid they not take them. That be done they happen. Smaller team them not they come now, so they do them. They not be the alarm.
Okay.
You understand? But this time around when a big guns and come around, we be so the alarm.
Wouldn't that the yardstick first of all? You wouldn't that the yardstick
I
on the
say another general committee.
Is
The
that-
monitor go
you
tell
are the PRO and you're supposed to be knowledgeable about everything
Another
when they pass.
day, Papa.
Then what's the relevance of you being a PRO?
No, well, that's now go for administration on one day. All man getting committee, me not the organizing committee.
Okay.
Yeah.
You are the PRO.
No, you
you
are
are
the
not unfair with this
PRO.
issue.
I tell you say they shortlist. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not in the committee.
So,
I
this-
think so we don't dey divert come off from the main topic. The topic now, we are being more investigative. We dey look at the influence of the league, how the league don't dey help for promote salon football. Now that's how the main thing we dey look
80%.
to.
80%.
you get facts
say
towards that one.
80%, yes.
How you
You
arrive
say-
at 80%?
You
Anyway,
say
never continue.
80% of
Mama cannot go to
influence
that with- they will
into
call
the
him
league.
same. When I
I
bring
think
them
say
come.
we need for
80%.
Tatiana. You made mention of 80%
Yes.
influence and the team don't get
Na
into-
Kofa don't do for
Kofa don't
salon
do into
football, yes.
salon football. You can explain more about that. How
One
we
time
get to
under
that.
Ashayam team football die at the Camo.
Okay.
All man set him out. Now we no more we play league. Now we no more. So go make final at stadium. If football ping and father by the talk na BBC. And they say, hey, who's actually say 1 million association, 1 million association. And they motivate for the Premier kick so back.
All right.
At the camp, the Mohamed Kalon, the small Atuga, other players they were go don't forget. Boku he pass 10 or 20. We play na Kofa go up. Mohamed Kalon is talking. We don't say play na Kofa league.
So,
Okay,
to be very, I'm a journalist. You understand? To be very specific, much is expected of the PRO seated here.
Yeah.
You are actually putting across a data of 80%. Do you know how much is 80% of influence?
Na 80% we don't.
Well,
spend.
let's say
that,
we.
I beg to differ. That generation.
Well, you deny now. Me
We
say
I'm not
actually,
gonna deny-
we
because the thing what
actually
you're
know they
asking-
do
the thing what you're asking,
investigation
it's about
right
influence.
now.
You understand?
I know,
That's
yeah,
the
we dey talk
conversation
about
here.
influence.
So if you're talking about influence, first of all, let me start and say, let me not blame shift everything.
Yeah.
Let me call a spade a spade. The SLF of it don't chap. You very well know say the SLF get a role for play.
No,
During that dormant era of football,
yes.
you spoke about it.
Yes,
That's what the thing.
football be the play.
Listen.
Football be the accept that the football
I'm
be the play.
talking. Listen for me. During the dormant era of football, you are blaming the SLFA was inactive.
I not
and it
blame
was
SLFA.
From your word, that's how you
I
sound.
say SLFA be the play.
Let me talk about the influence now.
Football be don't die.
So let me talk about the influence.
I think so we need for calm down.
the
This one
revival.
is really
No.
The
I say football
revival.
be don't die. Na Kofa Ace
Then
football.
who killed it?
Not so me kill and I
Then
kill.
you have to know
No,
because
we
if you're
play
arriving at
football.
80%,
Dictionary,
we play
can I cut in
football.
place?
Yes.
We play
Make
football.
we go for
We
a
kick.
quick break, then we go come back. Don't forget, say this na Truth Spot on Truth FM 103.9, and you dey get to it live on Facebook and on YouTube on Truth Spot. We dey come back after the break.
Me man, you no go believe this. Orange Money cash out fee don't count down to only 1% for any amount you cash out.
Young lady, now true say Orange Money they charge now 1% for cash out.
Yes, sir. Just 1% of the amount where you want for cash out.
So if I cash out 1,000 leons, now 10 leon no more they pay?
Exactly. 10 leons for 1,000 leons.
So me picking, if I cash out 100 leons, now 1 leon they pay?
Yes, ma. Just 1 leon for 100 leons.
Wait bar, if I pull 50 leons, that now only 5 cents that they pay?
Now you don't talk so.
Wow, this one fool me much. I know one day here is such low fee. Orange Money don't make things easy for we all.
Now, cash out for only 1% of the amount with the widest agent network, na Salon. Now the cheapest cash out fee. No more stress, no more high fees. Just easy transaction. Orange Money, they any outside you go.
Are you tired of missing all your online meetings due to unreliable internet? Or are you paying too much for your internet and experiencing low speeds or even struggling with connectivity during video calls, streaming your favorite football match or show? WorldLink Communications Sierra Leone Limited, authorized reseller of Starlink in Sierra Leone, is here for your businesses and enterprises with super fast, unbeatable and affordable speeds here to cater to your needs. At WorldLink, we provide local support anytime, any day. To know more about our services, visit us at our office at 115 Beach Road, Lumley, or contact us on 080 000 111 or 075 000 111 or on our website at sl.wlnet.com. WorldLink Communications, empowering connectivity in Sierra Leone.
It's the Clutch and Relax Getaway brought to you by Waka Salone. October 25th to the 26th at the Toka Beach The Place Resort. $250 gets you the mountain view. $300 for the sea and the sky so blue. $350 for the beachfront. Then Sunday's bubbles. Champagne in your hand. Chalet orders, this one's for you. Natural Glow is the dress code too. At the Place Resort from 12:30 p.m. to 6 p.m., sip, chill, unwind and dance. And if you're just in for a party, then get ready for the powder spray party and bonfire flare. At 4 p.m., let's light it up, right? 500 new leons now or 600 at the gate. Don't miss the moment. Don't show up late. Catch and relax. Sun, sand and bubbles. Life so sweet. From the beach to the pool at Toka Resort, where good vibes meet. Brought to you by Waka Salone in partnership with Eminence Africa, The Place Resort, Sterling Commercial Bank, Group Media, and Afro Technology and Logistics. Don't just hear about it, live it.
It's our legacy, lots of clouds, not it fade away.
Welcome back. This na Truth Spot on Truth FM 103.9. With a look at the influence of the Kofa League na Salon football. Me na Nene Fofana, and I get with me Samuel Samsise, Piero of Kofa League, and I get with me Dictionary, a sports analyst, a Chelsea fan, and also a fan of the Kofa League. A lot of things that unfold just now, but we dey go dive into this conversation. Don't forget, so you self can add the voice to this conversation by commenting on Facebook or send a message to the number 078 193 193. Mr. Sam Sise, look back to the Kofa League. You know, a lot of things don't they happen at the league. Yes, it is a good league. They bring in people then, but we'll not forget the fact about the confusion. All the time, certain people then, the way they tell you, say the Marys one they gonna parade for go watch the league now because fets they happen there. So waiting the structures one I don't put in place for ensure say them fets then they know they happen at during the games them.
We always liaise with the Elucidana Central and Eastern Police. They give you security. Last year, I said, them boss one policeman did. Now we spend that spending, we make them we go compensate. Yeah.
Okay.
Of course, we dey try repeat. Yesterday, with the new game, then they go catch one bobo up. They say choking company and they want kill them. And they got the policeman them. We get shot grab like that. The competition don't peak. I'm like the competition. So man, the youth that we did today, the life for them take. They go sorry for them. Their future don't pull. And for look you so take left chook you. But na small go be gradual process. You know, go can no one thing. So they try. Secure, don't tell policeman for Ghana go for a person. Now tell guys you go for man one away.
Yeah,
you go for a case for you.
With regards to that as well, a lot of incidents on the app. You made mention of Joshua Fanchuk and Compin. Like how una can do for attack the situation and also how una they do for help for maybe medical or something with the people that were the affected victims during the riots and the Okuskas during the leagues and also for safeguard the players them as well.
Well, get people that way good for physiotherapist business, two gentlemen them. Now yesterday back with this boss money give them for go buy DP and so forth to get them back then they don't go buy what they talk so right now. Right now somebody they can choke self and feed one thing and wound you understand? Yeah. I didn't stitch her.
Okay.
Then good. We get people one man self collapse today. Then go get injection. They can't too.
With the people there.
With the try, but as I tell you, not to all you go must get some.
I know, like what exactly una they do for stop that? Because now you just they say yes with the try, we they put what una don't do for stop that.
Well, with the liaise with the security, the security they go back. Somebody go there up there and they send some candle. Not to go for tell for stand at the bad kick in the country. Saloma no one be a beat. So now the competition now with this so you know where you are
yeah.
When they say knockout just no. They beat someone fair oneself, you see the fate.
Okay, I come back to you. Additionally, you know a sport analyst, a fan, you don't go watch game. They are sure say you don't hear you or you don't do the one or talk show. Me self don't they one software where they hear insults from fans them. Like before I reach to and ask and the policies in place for stop all anything and they you as a sport analyst, you don't then at the field day. Waiting you don't observe from the incidents then they.
So Mr. I don't go call her Mister because journalists will know they call person Mister first.
Prefix only.
You know, you're sorry, I'm not attacking anything. It's just like the points you're putting across that old school.
Exactly.
These are old school thoughts. So there's a thing called SWOT theory: strength, weakness, opportunity, and threat. So I'm expecting Kofa for understanding called SWOT. If you don't try the Salon police, you know the work, then reach out to the ONS. You understand? You get the ONS, you get the military. These are people who literally can champion security-wise. I'm going to reference a fact. Intel this year also, the match between Magazine and Fobe, they actually know how the end result will come out. Not to be picking fet come out a particular one day. So year in, year out, people don't mark Kofa now as a chaos and chaotic competition. So it questions the credibility of the entire structure of Kofa. So now I'm going to give them a guide. This is a free guide. Creates to everything you are creating. When you create a document, attach say in any case of violent misconduct from a team, they remove you from the competition. Number one, when passion goes wrong, you just waiting the action and come out. Take for instance also in Sierra Leone football. I can't remember the country where Salon play. Was it Egypt? When everybody ran into the pitch, it's like pitch invading. Yeah, we almost got banned from FIFA. So look at Kofa, just a league, not a mini league. Kofa a big league now, not a mini league again. 30 years, it is not 30 days. So if when I use the strength, understand, say, waiting they actually they feel for left fans to get forfeit, then there's a strength for that. What is the weakness? Security-wise, are we to actually put fences around, or perhaps we need to get watertight security? In the court says physiotherapy. What's physiotherapy? So man, every people. What are you talking about? You understand? So if you understand these things, you reach out to the ONS. I believe say Kofa is too lazy security-wise. They are attention always on the money. And come to think of it, these are lives of people. I have been in Kofa League when people like invade. Them Makitumane before that side, now before Macaulay Street. their markets have been destroyed. Who's going to pay them? Who's going to pay them? That's the question you ask. Then go scatter potting in almost million market. Mind you, that you don't pay for seller particular side within the frame. You know that.
Yeah.
So your market get destroyed. And some of these boys are hooligans. Where some man not take outside the pulling one mat, instant pad, then one way in the next person. So football an emotional game. So man, when you provoke him to anger, he can retaliate.
Exactly.
Sometimes it's all about triggering. We all know. But even if in the West, they can go wild. But as mild as not as Kofa League. How do we want to actually put Kofa League now? Say Kofa League na that particular way na Bangbani society game, why as people have to fight? That is not the case. So if you are talking here that you have to actually split the money, then security watertight. Me, I'm telling you, if Kofa later push for this, they need to suspend Kofa. Security wise, if you not go on by next game, mind you, knockout is coming. You know that first taking day to the quarterfinal, to the semi-final, and there are top communities where year in, year out can be very troublesome. Hey, Fwabe, Mountain City, Bambraton, these communities, when it comes to Mabela, when it comes to Kofa, they can get huge amount of boys when they come out down the sea part. And this, you can't track them. So when they can damage responsible person who takes care of them. Now look at what he's saying. Now policeman need a chap. What about the other people who actually don't get for chap? What can you say about that?
Okay, yes, Sam, about the league in terms of policies in place and also putting tight security. An incident where the Apo Youssef made mention of somebody, they chook person. In terms of dancing and the insecurity as well, how una they allow people then for go inside with then kind of object, then they una they search fans the way that they come in for can watch.
Call one league na
the
salute
game.
in the effect. Just name one league.
No, you never. Kofa is as recent as May 2025, I put across it.
You talk.
You said people over 30 years. What are you doing?
Hold on.
You said not to bro. I'm factualizing. I put facts across. Not to criticize. I'm critiquing. So put the facts across. If you are the PRO of Kofa, put the facts across. Have I told you want to serve as the PRO of Kofa? You as the PRO, you're not even offering issues within the organization of itself. What do you want to say about that? Put the facts across. Two physiotherapy for an entire league.
Before we get to
two physiotherapy for an entire league.
Before we get into the
two physiotherapy for an entire league. What's the correct? Put the fact. As recent as this May. Let me put the fact across. As recent as May 2025. Can I put across?
You don't like for so
yes. Can we get a dictionary? Can I
you said
say something, please?
That's the fact. The fact is
this year.
The
PRO. You don't check the fact.
Pull up.
You don't check the fact. You didn't check the fact.
What's that for magazine?
Okay, you didn't hear the fact what I said.
You mentioned that yesterday. You mentioned about yesterday.
You're putting emotions.
No, I need a vex.
Not to vex. Not to vex. Understand the thing. Check all the league. Kofa, it is being framed and attacked. Kofa is more in the picture. Kofa is more in the picture. This is the Kofa competition.
All league the effect.
Dictionary. May we get a few chance for
Can you
explanation?
compare a 30-year-old league to Potafa?
Not to me make people they 10 years.
But the problem is 30 years. Look at the age. Not to youth man business than you. Look at the age. Take to understand
we see what the age they look at.
You're talking about 30 years.
If we be like keep people never play.
30 years.
Going back to security wise.
You see that you never do nothing about who talking the chocolate.
Look at what he's saying.
Yes.
Dictionary, I want some amount of clarity in that aspect. I'm coming from the PRO. Maybe we go back to.
Yeah. You don't like my association for talk.
Which of the lies?
Which magazine? First,
which of the lies?
Which of
the lies?
We don't know. Not dictionary.
Which of the lies?
Problem magazine for this
you don't even understand. Can I explain to you? No. You don't misquote everything. Let me explain to you.
You don't misconstrue.
What's been misconstrued? What is misconstrued?
You say
what is being misconstrued?
I think so we need for go on another
don't
break
put you
back.
are the okay.
Then we go can please just allow
you don't understand this particular one. Talk about security watertight. At 30 years, we are still a complaint as Salon Police what they call.
Yes.
We are still a Salon Police.
We're not gonna
as old as you people are.
Dictionary.
We're gonna awareness. Let me allow. I don't allow it.
I don't allow it.
You are questioning
Please.
yourself as
Yeah.
of faith with the issues between Kofa.
Give am chance.
Actually
Give am chance
be
for.
given.
Give am chance
Okay, let me
for
allow
some
it.
amount of clarity, please. Maybe we get.
What is the truth here?
This show, please making clear something.
You like
What is the lie?
You said magazine for Is that
Is that what you're holding on to?
Yes,
What
I
am I
know to
doing?
I lie you like.
When we are done, I'll show you the facts.
You like, and I look for.
I think we need for take another break, please. We need for go on a break.
Continue.
This na Truth Spot on Truth FM 103.9. We dey come back after this break.
It's the Catch and Relax Getaway brought to you by Waka Salone. October 25th to the 26th at the Tokyo Beach The Place Resort. $250 gets you the mountain view. $300 for the sea and the sky so blue. $350 for the beachfront. Then Sunday's bubbles. Champagne in your hand. Chalet odors, this one's for you. Natural glow is the dress code too. At the Place Resort from 12:30 p.m. to 6 p.m. Sip, chill, unwind and dance. And if you're just in for a party, then get ready for the powder spray party and bonfire flare. At 4 p.m. let's light it up, right? 500 millions now or 600 at the gate. Don't miss the moment. Don't show up late. Catch and relax. Sun, sand and bubbles. Life so sweet. From the beach to the pool at Tokyo Resort, where good vibes meet. Brought to you by Waka Salone in partnership with Eminence Africa, The Place Resort, Sterling Commercial Bank, Fruit Media, and Afro Technology and Logistics. Don't just hear about it, live it.
It's a legacy, lots of clouds, not it fade away.
Orange money go to good, don't come for you. Businessman and businesswoman, he don't come for you.
This time again, the delivery guy no dey give me all the money and I dey lost track of all my payments dem. How I suppose for run business like this?
Why you not register for Orange Money Kotoku?
Kotoku?
If you get small business na salon, this na your chance for make you upgrade am. Orange Money dey introduce Kotoku na business line for all business dem.
Kotoku no dey yaba.
Whether you na cookery seller, trader, barber, bike man or keke rider, this na una chance for receive payments directly to your Kotoku wallet from your customer dem. And the best part na Orange Money go pay you commission for receive payments na your Kotoku wallet. Cash out for free na any Orange Money office, franchise or kiosk point. Kotoku wallet na your business in better one. For register for Kotoku wallet, dial #144 *8*10#.
I say Orange Money Kotoku, don't come.
Are you tired of missing all your online meetings due to unreliable internet? Or are you paying too much for your internet and experiencing low speeds or even struggling with connectivity during video calls, streaming your favorite football match or show? WorldLink Communications Sierra Leone Limited, authorized reseller of Starlink in Sierra Leone, is here for your businesses and enterprises with super fast, unbeatable and affordable speeds here to cater to your needs. At WorldLink, we provide local support anytime, any day. To know more about our services, visit us at our office at 115 Beach Road, Lumley, or contact us on 080 000 111 or 075 000 111 or on our website at sl.wlnet.com. WorldLink Communications, empowering connectivity in Sierra Leone.
Welcome back. This na Truth Spot on Truth FM 103.9. It really don't get intense here so far with the program, but we dey try for round up now. But before we round up, Mr. Sam, some amount of clarity with policies in place. What you una dey do so that for stop this fet here once and for all na the Kofa Lake.
If you go na military, then talk say military dey standby. Then for the sleep, they need to go under. You go force them for goodie. If you go ONS and say they need standby. The country security business, you go force them. A policeman and giving that they'll get. We can't do without that. What person know they make and clear. We go ONS. Then say no, people in this are not go give you the strength of the people over there. Okay. I'm in man back, that then tell me why they turn up with confidence. Yeah. Okay. So if they give you policeman, we go pray them gonna feel that they will get. You go right now, go for an say no in this standby. If you wait, you wait can let's hour at the country, you see they check motor car and can on and check. You understand? Security.
Yeah. Also, waiting at the policies because some leagues we they see in the European League, the Premier League also, if fans them invading the pitch or the infect also, there are certain rules where they in place for stop that for happen. Waiting at the rules the way they in place for stop the fets for happen at the league.
We don't suspend for that. So we don't suspend it. Then go suspension. We don't suspend Mountain City. Are they come?
Okay.
Then come back. We suspend Olivsa. Yeah.
Well, if that's
fine, are they come?
Okay.
How the country don't describe in the yesterday? Today was past yesterday. The behavior. First of all, we small, we big ones in a push sit down with the gap. We say sit down. Now small one is sit down. It's in a. They tell you need look yourself. The molestation feature boku na streets now. The bobo then the theory they say boku.
Waiting at
we
the
put security. We they put like today security go boku. But as I they tell you, you don't go able get 100% say you go contain infect na field. You go minimize them.
Yeah, exactly. Let's say
make
we talk about trying to minimize. With the fans the way they don't catch us, so how not able to profile them fans here say na they wire so become.
We not catch no fan. The fan don't go catch yesterday. Now Susan be them first to chook somebody.
Okay.
So then they go bail for and carry and then carry and go. And then play yesterday.
And what they do for make sure say that's not repeat again. Then same fans are not come back again. And to the communities, how they do for talk to the community teams them say they own fans there. So this and this now for do else they ban una completely in the league. Just something like that. How don't
we
do
not the only association they make a workshop before League One begin. With the care a referee for go talk, security go talk. They all know the one who can already make workshop. Yeah. Then they tell them say na so. Then Boba they take things they don't make passes. They go up the island. So tell man when they beat into them score, you go send stone can down. People then begin run. We don't serve not like that. We don't against that. So they find out that you understand.
Yeah.
But as I say, a gradual process. It go down. Not to one time.
Okay. We dey round up now the program, but before we round up, let's send a word of peace out. Dictionary, you being a sports analyst, a fan of the game, waiting at the peace message or to the fans out there and sort of motivation to the players as well, where you want for send out.
So it's just unfortunate to say the show they carry out. We were even supposed to talk about the Chelsea and Manchester
we
United
actually they can go into the Chelsea, but for this part they can't.
So towards COFA of itself, I think the action implementation is the problem. People talk too much with regards to what is supposed to be done. So it is at a level where COFA need to get a security on its own. So when you follow international football of itself, you get to understand, say, when a fan is being found in any form, whether a racist statement you make, you know of that, or an attack, he's been banned. Whether a 4-year ban, 5 years ban, I might not push COFA to that level, say, they might get all the security apparels, or might get all the technology in place. So, the PRO spoke about workshop. If the workshop is high maximum of these communities, make sure they are security apparel. But going further, COFA not need for rely on ONS, not for rely on Sierra Leone police. They can man up their own security system. Because man within the community know how these boys do operate. And towards this generation was, I will tell him, my generation as a Gen Z, ours is better than theirs because we brought so many things to life. So let me knock out the generational disputes now. It's about mindset. Some people out there think that's how they actually get to apply. But on a security strata, they then go develop a SWOT tool, or then get to a SWOT tool, get a security person where they guide them to, and perhaps get a smart tool. Because getting to know this will guide COFA. I love COFA. I love Putafa. I've got interest in football. Because when they continue, it increases the passion. So the words of advice to fans out there, it is very simple. Let we actually be peaceful. Let we peaceful, let we patriotic. For now, the energy we'll get to the put to the community league, let we continue for put them. Because gradually, we're going to take that energy there, and then we bring them up to the Premier League. And after that, we catapult them to the Sierra Leone football of itself. So that's the key thing. Maintain your steeze and composure. Don't allow your emotion to get out of control. That can be the problem. Because a man able to control himself. So if the PR was thinking anyway we don't get backlash, I resolve that particular one. My deepest apology towards him. He's an elder. Perhaps if any amount of backlash we don't get, an elder. You understand? And all that. Not just the facts, you understand? Just the back and forth. Yeah. So nothing personal, no emotions at all. I'm a journalist. So that's the key thing. To all sport loving fans out there, let's continue for stay peaceful towards the
before I come to you, the ongoing transition committee na the SLFA, the accurate na they on the conference. A report just meet me say the head coach Mohamed Kalon refused for give a talk or a statement in the committee meeting right now where they happen the committee conference. Like you as an analyst and a sport fan, waiting a reaction towards that. The head of the national team refusing to, maybe say something in such meeting because we all then they're in a transition period. Everybody know that. So waiting, you think about that?
So reading an article yesterday of itself, we get for do the 18 billion with the NSA director boss talk about. Salon football leap a big kid today. That's a very big one, and I'm happy to me that's actually falling a particular one day. It's a big shame, a very big shame. So towards that particular one day, Mohamed Kalon is one person who have been following very well. You understand? There are two clubs where they follow towards the Salon Premier League. That's Old Edwardians, FC Kalon and Bantam, because Old Edwardians are we born to them picking and day. So these are some I was saying their kids. Kalon is one person where get integrity. That one person where they mix part about business. It's been a person I don't follow closely. I believe say even the PLK has the fact. When I followed closely the SLF election, observe how Kalon in body language be there. When they also they abuse how the entirety of the SLF election go for itself. Dr. Masako is one person I love. From what they put and say, it entire spared. Now one person not the best. So Mohamed Kalon actually staying out. It signals something. The PLK attest to that particular one. It signals that there's something underneath, ongoing. Let's be truthful to ourselves. If the head coach, who cannot even be paid, compare Mohamed Kalon in life we get, when I saw you for Sierra Leone. Because by default of getting Kalon getting paper, we can't pay him. We can't afford him. So let me put them saying that because he's a citizen.
And Labia wants some, Labia wants
that thing. Now bully one bully Kalon. So if he's stepping back, it tells you there's something we dig about. So the key thing, I'm waiting for Dr. Masako to put across everything. Let me actually see, so let me explain you the past ex-coach. How we actually arrive at these particular things that we actually will able to account for this money. But Kalon, he knows what he's doing. And the person mix, messy image. Because in the national scene, Kalon is still the GOAT for Sierra Leone. So he'll never take some generation of players but can't change that particular one day. So the key thing with Kalon, I might not have get in depth to what.
That is something. There's a talk today between Blackpool and one team for appeal, no appeal. I'll talk to and I say, you know, the judge the case out for Georgia. In office FC Kalon go play. And a man will get integrity. And if they bend for nobody, he get hurt.
Okay, well, for wrap up this part, Piero of the Copa League.
No shake.
All right,
no, we made it. We won the station. That's what not for quiet. Let me call the Nico.
I get.
Well, bash.
Now the most beautiful thing about sports, football as well.
What will make so FIFA seen at the beauty of the game?
Exactly. This is not the beauty and the passion of the game. We they get back and forth, but at the end of the day, we are all still loving fans. But before they go, I want for me you send out maybe a peace message out there to fans so that we go stop all these pets.
At the camp, I think my brother Yana don't talk. You understand? Me self go talk, but himself no. Which side he talk? The bobo then now they stubborn, then gets the hand. You see, not that I make comparison just but old and young go up in the side. I want make camo, but bobo then they get out of fun. You go agree with me? Say bobo they call it now because of discussion don't well. So man they change and I see the coach change. You go back, so they die. Yeah. It's so pathetic. Anyway, with advice you are paying, I won't get another forfeit. Now one country, one salon we get. We all man no come on pass all and under the go get yourself to enjoy with scatter. Like this me brother to don't make public 7 until I don't sabi. Don't be party and brother to me. The session made the session one. Not offense to now just argument, you understand? I'm small brother. So at the big dialogue pali we go enjoy commodity safu.
All right, plenty thank you to Dictionary and Samuel Sams, the PRO of the Kofale. We they come back after this break here, so then from there we go get the update between Chelsea and Man United and match preview. This Natural Sports.
It's Jimmy Ice Cream on the beats. On the beats. I speak 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 on the beats. on the beats.
I believe that football brings us together. I believe in the power that peace can bring. Now we must all work together to bring about football for peace. Let us unite. Football for peace.
So you know, cause we're different, it don't mean we can't unite. For the game, do it right. Whether you win or lose, no matter how you thrive or you kind, we can make it a better place. So play the game, share the love, let them know say we get what we want.
Unity, love, and peace on the field. One ball, one love, one goal. Even if the team different, but the aim in the game not the same. Let peace play a role. Make we raise with glass and toast for the gift of life. Connect to the power, bring peace alive. The only race, not the human race. Running to the finish is a victory. Anytime we align. Go!
Are you ready now? Giza. Check. What you see with team, you didn't know say we able for pop this. We didn't make all the man in the feast and love in the practice. You can call it a match, but man and not able for match this. Man in the balance and PV and focus on TV for watch this. The number 7 Jordan to where the ball assist. The goalie one count is only so can I feel a feast. Man them all odds where we ready for the attack. The six at least. One day wait him up the middle in case of a hall and a beast. But she didn't know say a game time. All man ain't company lane time. Me go listen to other goal in a bench. So why you for sabi me name time? Man they refuse to miss anymore. So man they not the list anymore. I give them the most. The list anymore. They're not the maker like this anymore. I did kick up, show them Pepe, step over. Abu, Tommy, Pele, they seeing it coming, and no need for tell them. And it is a goal. Me man and they scatter they all side. Today we they show them we wrong side. You busy, they come for offside. And it is a goal. I did kick up, show them Pepe, step over. Abu, Tommy, Pele, they seeing it coming, and no need for tell them. And it is a goal. The people are having a fun time. The mago, they are all side.
Welcome back. This is not Truth Spot on Truth FM 103.9. Mina Nene Fofana. Now we can look into the match preview of Manchester United and Chelsea. But don't forget, so yourself can add your voice to this program by commenting on Facebook and also commenting on the YouTube page. And you can also send a message to the number 078-193-193. Just now we'll be there also with Samuel Samsise, PRO of Kofa League, and we will also get dictionary with we, and dictionary is still they continue with we this program. Yeah. So Ona, welcome to this today. I get dictionary and Manso Bangura again for a look into the match preview of Man United and Chelsea. I start with we. Me neighbor near me, Manchester United, but I then say una they go through a lot right now, not true?
Yeah, that's not true because for now Manchester United on that transition period. So in a rebuilding it is somehow difficult, as the saying go, Rome was not built in a day. So to time we go reach back to the peak we will be used for day.
All right. How long you feel say this transition period there for last?
It depends to how much time they give the coach and how best the board is spend on the club. Because more fund now they make the able build the team to the how the coach wants them.
Okay. Dictionary to you, looking at the Chelsea squad, you know, then there's they watch CBS on Instagram, and Chelsea with the Champions League night owner lost to Bayern Munich. Looking at the loss to Bayern and coming on to Manchester United. Jamie Carragher make a statement say una trophies the owner you win during the international break and last season the Club World Cup and the is it the championship now just Mickey Mouse title. What you want for say concerning that?
So Carragher is an old folk, so I'm not talking about Carragher. When we talk about Carragher, that one I'm a Chelsea fan. And Carragher, I believe, Manchester United panel need to talk about that because in our conversation as a club, Chelsea by default is the greatest team for this 21st century. And I wonder whether they argue anybody because get facts across. We don't win all trophies we don't play for. In that particular one day, now one we will actually go settle the dust. With regards to what happened against Bayern Munich, I'm not going to say a tactical failure, but I go watch and say the Bavarians, they did very well because playing inside Bayern Munich is a very difficult stadium. And watching that we passed 4-5 games, Bayern don't get the edge over Chelsea. And when I look at the players currently, the Bayern players are in form. Harry Kane is in form. Although you watch at the Bayern backline, cannot be compared. Chelsea backline and Bayern backline, I would say, literally be a bit shaky. The midfield and the attack will literally get more fire as you watch at two squad. Win and come for Bayern. And it was a deserving victory for Bayern. Because Maresca makes some tactical changes one don't understand. But we see the cause of the conversation, I will make it clear. So one point to Carragher not getting nothing for tell we whether it's a Mickey Mouse style. Now Manchester a Mickey Mouse team. You understand it? Because it's a team that will continue to be trophyless for the next 4-5 seasons. Because if Mansour make it clear say how United in the transition process, that is how long that transition team. And mind you, look out into politics. When you do transition, you never get reports. They go get GTT, government transition team report. So they expect a Manchester transition team if Van Gaal no Bulam, Mourinho no Bulam. Now Amorim got total for this transition. So they wait for see how the transition team report will come on. If they want to for sack Amorim after this 3 games wrong game, we will wait for the report. But as far as I'm concerned, Chelsea, we buy money game or lost. Not get nothing to do with we beat one only for beat Manchester United. That is very, very explicit.
You talk say Bayern then get more deserving team, then get more deserving players, the likes of Harry Kane also. But Chelsea don't spend up to 2 billion in terms of transfer. You feel say una not get the squad, something they lack now the squad on a squad formidable because waiting believe to also that conversation between Jamie and Mika is that talking about the amount of money and comparing on a team to other teams in the Premier League like Arsenal squad right now and Liverpool squad. So you think say something still the missing in a squad?
So you watch Mika. That's a subjective conversation they had. Mika is a Manchester City legend. Carragher is an old folk from Liverpool. If there was a Chelsea person there, I can understand the angle because in journalism it's all about angle. So the angle they use, I would say more so is from a Man City Mary side and then from a Liverpool angle. But let's come into London. I'm a Londoner.
Yeah.
You understand it? So from a Londoner's point of view, what happened? Well, despite the 2 billion being spent, that money they know to today money will let people understand that over the years the amount of money we generate. But if you watch it with transfer sales, also we generate over 100 or 200 million or so because selling Joao Felix and the other players, they're actually able to raise cash for the reach level. So for Bayern, Chelsea, we're back into the Champions League. We've been out for a while. So now we understand, say it is a new face. Unlike a team like Manchester that will never be there for the next 4 or 5 years. If you watch at Bayern Munich get a record over Chelsea. Bayern Munich get a record over Manchester. Bayern Munich get a record over Arsenal. Yeah. Most of the teams in England, Bayern has a record over them. And playing in Bayern Munich is not an easy to do stadium win just to go win just like that.
Or is it that not to Mickey Mouse League?
That is, well, you're still in the pathway of Jamie Carragher. I beg to differ.
Question are they asked?
That's a subjective conversation they had with Mika. Okay. But from a Londoner's point of view, like I said, it's a deserving victory. Down the years now, why don't they follow Bayern Munich? Bayern Munich, the squad they have, look at the stands. You have this boy from Liverpool who came. What is his name again? Diaz. And then you have Olise. You have the Gnabry. Gnabry was on fire on that game. I watched Gnabry.
Imagine if Jackson for be playing now.
Left. So left. So Jackson coming on within, is it 89 to 98 minutes? It was he came in. I observed the energy came. He wanted to show. He want proof showcase. Say we learn now, we regret. But like I said earlier, entering into Bayern Munich is not an easy stadium to win. Okay. They've got good records for the past 10-15 years. To defeat Bayern Munich in their home ground, especially within group stage, is not an easy task to do.
Bayern Munich, according to record, they never lost their first match.
Good. Bayern Munich like Quarabag will beat Benfica, in which they sacked their coach, and now Mourinho is coming in. Yeah. So it tells you, say, Bayern Munich company is on pressure because Bayern Munich is a Champions League team. Mm-hmm. There are big teams in Europe: the Liverpool, the Real Madrid, the Bayern Munich, the AC Milan. These top 4 teams, for now, you would talk to these are Champions League called teams. where say these teams, any of the
And
Champions
yeah,
League, they
then
come
they
on
go
group stage.
champ, yeah.
Last, unlike for Bayern Munich, where this latter part don't really lack. AC Milan, we don't get that too much of squad depth again. But for Bayern Munich, from a Chelsea point of view, I tell you that was a deserving victory for Bayern Munich. Chelsea's fan, we don't have nothing to say unless that one man to left for demolish Manchester United badly. We left for signal Amorim in 3 games sacking one. That day they left for sack and just after Chelsea game.
All right, well, I know actually confirming that aspect, so they look at it and go sack Amorim, because from last report from the Manchester board, then say then they in support of Amorim.
That 3 game with the girl.
So,
You know,
to you before you my audio first, coming to the game between Una and Chelsea, Una play record so far this season don't become very terrible, especially with the record of Una coach Amorim since when he take over at Manchester United, and not actually good, and it don't make a lot of fans they don't discourage. So you being a United fan, you think say Una go able to defeat Chelsea?
One thing we believe in Manchester United. For the past years, we don't do them. And Chelsea, let them go back. They know say Old Trafford for let them beat game they very difficult for
So that
them.
put across the fact.
Allow me.
When we met on the 4th of April 2024, Chelsea beat Manchester 4-3. When we meet up on the 3rd
That
of
was
November,
where?
the fact that they put
That was where?
2024.
I'm talking
we
about
go one
Old
as
Trafford.
recent.
Old Trafford,
Wait,
sir.
no,
Old
recent.
Trafford.
Let's not put the facts across.
Yeah.
As we don't get good record in Old Trafford.
Good.
As recent as
So,
of
No, go far. I'm talking about Old Trafford. Old Trafford. Listen to the statement.
Okay.
Old Trafford.
Now we know you.
And I do
Now we know you. All right, continue, sir.
As I've been say, una not get a record is at Old Trafford, una not get a good record. And one thing about Manchester United during this we struggle days, we had only observed for the past 3 seasons. Despite Uvoki struggle with the go final or fortunate for win cup, the time way they can right way off most, and the time we can come for surprise the world.
Okay.
And to be honest, Chelsea will beat them.
After the defeat against Grimsby, you think say too much surprises there again from United?
Yeah. Like that defeat, it comes as a surprise to even me as a
So
Manchester United
Manchester
fan.
now they
Well, let me
surprise
take
Manchester.
surprise.
They surprise themselves.
And then again, in football, na something way normal. You know, they write any team off.
Okay.
All team capable for beats in competing team, more especially when it comes to England. Not so because of, you say, this na championship team, you don't underrate them. Few days back, if you follow football, you look at Nottingham Forest and that of Swansea, you see the outcome. Then beat Nottingham Forest. Then they lead 2 goals. From nowhere, Swansea come and lead the game. So it's normal pan football. Okay. But when it comes to Chelsea side, na different level, they know we na Old Trafford. This is not Stamford Bridge.
So to you, might ask you the same question. Una go beat Manchester United now Old Trafford, because record and history don't show say they get a very good record against Una na Old Trafford. But looking at the present Manchester United team, do you think so they go see all that record against Una?
So I put the facts across. You understand? I love being factual. So Manchester United are unbeaten in their last 12 Premier League home games against Chelsea.
Good.
They have won 5, draw 7. Since a 1-0 defeat that we defeated Manchester in May 2013, that was under Ancelotti's era.
So you're not going to for
Wait for me. Indeed, Chelsea's win rate of 18% at Old Trafford in the Premier League, 6 out of 33, is their lowest to any side they have visited 10 times in the competition.
So now I get it again.
Wait for me. I'll put the facts across. Now, the next one of itself. You understand? In 2009, in 2011, under Don Carlo, you understand?
Okay, yeah.
United, that was the first time. From 2009 to 2011, we beat Manchester 3 times in a row. Manchester is not an easy team for them we win. We won against United 3 times in a row.
I'm glad you recognize
I'm putting the facts across. You understand?
Good.
But before this
Good.
guy, United, they are bullying us. You understand? But I'm still putting the facts across. Permission, please.
Okay.
Chelsea versus Man United is the most drawn fixture in the Premier League history, finishing level 27 times. 14 of those draws have come at Old Trafford, with Everton against Spurs and Goodison. So it tells you United don't meet up more often than most other teams.
But
so
when it comes to Old
But
Trafford,
Una go beat United now.
simple question. What about record there?
If we had to beat United in Old Trafford, well,
so condition.
wait. La put across, wait, yeah. Let me be very factual. So let me watch at the I'll put statistics across before I justify say we beat Manchester.
For the mere fact you don't put the if.
Wait, no. United
okay.
in past 5 games. Let me watch at the strength of United. United past 5 games, they lost to Man City 3 goals to nil in the Premier League. They won against Burnley. They lost to Grimsby. They drew to Fulham and they lost to Arsenal.
Okay, one
Chelsea the last 5 games. I'm coming. Let's put me facts across.
Okay.
Chelsea last 5 games in the Champions League in which United will never be part of for the next 5 years. We lost to Bayern Munich 3 goals to 1. We drew with Brentford. We won against Fulham 2-0. We won against West Ham 5-1, sorry, and we drew against Crystal Palace 1-1. Manchester United and Chelsea for the past all competition we don't meet 182
We still get
record.
over.
United get 71.
Thank you.
Chelsea 55. Draw 56.
We still get
You understand?
okay.
But why I put this across?
So forget about that day.
Wait for me. I'll put this across. As it stands right now,
Yeah.
the grounds on why they beat United. The current position of the Premier League. Chelsea stands 5th position. United stands 14th. Sorry.
Okay.
Total point. Chelsea get 8 points, and United get 4 points.
Well, one tier,
And wait, I'm coming. I'll put me facts across. Entirely, United don't concede 7 goals. So by default of that, their backline is weak. Chelsea gets more.
Amasuna don't concede.
Chelsea don't concede 3 goals. Total shot on target. Total shot on target. United gets 52 shots. Total shot, not on target. Sorry. Chelsea gets at 7 shots. That's because in
terms of attacking,
we get
a personal. Forget about
the back. Kuna they misfire past anybody with the fire. When you watch at the shot on target, United gets 18 shots on target. Chelsea gets 22.
Okay.
It's just on the conversion rate out of this 22, we don't score more goals than United. Also, we watch at the shot of target. United get 34. In Buemo now, Sesko now, Kunao, all shots of targets is total 34.
So,
and lastly, quick one. Chelsea get lastly.
Wait,
Analysis on why we
reach the
analysis. Never you ask me.
Continue.
On the finally, why Chelsea never beat United? Totally on we pass accuracy. When you watch at the Caicedo, the Enzo, the Estevao, and then you watch at the Cole Palmer. When you combine also the Joao Pedro, one of actually puts
so why would I lose against
I'm coming.
Bayern?
You watch at United, the total possession for this year, as per BBC source, total possession pass accuracy for United 82.88%. Whilst Chelsea is 88.73%. So it tells you for all these stats, all these factors to put across, Chelsea will go broke that deadlock in Old Trafford.
Okay, let me make you know one thing. One, all game gets different approach and different
transition and
different.
With that transition, when you do our ask something,
yes, ask me.
I'm making done first.
Before you dey talk about say bring statistics, this I want you know if not for start, there are certain team they need to play certain team.
How come that take loss to Grimsby?
At the camp, that is the point that we are trying to show now. Now they are the cancel now. If you look at stats, you compare the former with the, or you look at Grimsby, no need for you put 2 and then together. Now you don't go and go.
Well, the facts mean a Chelsea
at the camp, as a Chelsea fan. Now know this.
Transition.
When it comes to big team, a very difficult, then they can step aside. And if you talk about record, if you go to the past all, I've been looking at we perform Manchester United still when it comes to Old Trafford playing against Chelsea, we are superior. So then they get them back off your mind.
So now
you're talking about una team being classic, be this. You name the players the way you name. How many? Why una draw una last Premier League game with all these powerful names the way you call?
Why una lost una last Premier League game?
No, you call names. Me no.
Why did you lose to Manchester City?
You know they answer question with question.
No, now I'm a journalist.
You know they answer. No. It's quite different. It's different.
Okay, well.
Because when you look at with him, you're talking about say the Cunha, the Mbumo. When you look at
vague.
In terms of spending, and all they talk then side and they forget about it because Chelsea Una they buy self without una even know the reason why una they buy player. The most wasteful club in the Premier League na Chelsea.
There's an evidence of winning all the trophies in Europe.
Waiting at the evidence.
That's the evidence. We want 2 trophies.
Is it in a single season?
You agree with Jamie that the Club World Cup where they win, it's also the Conference League.
Yes.
Now Mickey Mouse Trophy them.
Like that side, if like Carrigan and Wampani most complicating somebody when it comes to sport analysts. But the kudos to them, they do a great job, they beat fine big teams them, which of course is good. But the way how this man they hype and take things, not to so Chelsea, they actually.
So now Mickey Mouse Trophy.
They are not Mickey Mouse Trophy per se.
Okay,
Yeah.
but then the league wasn't that competitive.
For sure, yeah.
Which of the leagues? Conference League?
The Conference League.
You
and
know
the-
conference bay they ala for
Oh,
so.
come to, we
Damn.
flop with trophy cabinet. No, let me put the facts
So you
across,
think that at this point, with spending over 2 billion,
You
the
go win conference, you
League
dey happy
na-
back, you dey knack your chest.
a formidable
This guy-
trophy for presenting. Yes, this is worth it.
Why are you leaving out the Club World Cup?
Okay, with the Club World Cup.
So, as per history, Chelsea, and I stand to be corrected, not even United with a Tom and Jerry team. No, until they are making them out. United and Tom and Jerry team. So, until you fail to accept that, I'm bringing that to
Manchester United.
I'm coming.
The pride of England.
Which of the pride?
The pride of England. The biggest team in England. The
When?
biggest British club.
you
Manchester.
know conversation-
Presently.
What's the present?
You can't talk about football
Chelsea's
in
the
England.
pride.
What makes Chelsea
Look
the
at
pride?
Look at
What
Chelsea's the
makes
pride.
Chelsea the pride?
The capital city of England are waiting.
Is that so now own the capital city?
No.
You forget say Arsenal are all
capitalizing
lady.
it, if you are
You
capitalizing
forget for no say Arsenal are all
Which
part
team
of
you
this London team.
What team is that?
What? Arsenal.
Come again.
Arsenal.
Is that a team?
Tottenham.
No, Arsenal is that a team.
You are talking about London.
You are asking me.
Are you the only team in London?
Let's go back to about
Are you
2
the only
billion.
team in London?
Yeah, the 2 billion.
So,
How
to
Chelsea
justify-
and wait, with also adding to that 2 billion, Chelsea get a record of when I get certain Man United players every day on loan to now. When I get players that the like of Sterling, we're still there now on a squad, but
They
we
no
don't know
nothing
who
for
side
do.
do.
Full
We're
free
not
club.
waiting for do. So with all them players then they and all the 2 billion, at some points last season, we get up to 8
The most
goalkeepers.
confused team, na Chelsea.
So with having Chelsea,
They sign till they sell and tomorrow.
waiting with and also with that 2 billion, also they give players a long-term contract like 8, 10
10
years.
year.
So
Who
what
does
is
that?
exactly now the issue? Is it that the management of the club they not too formidable, or waiting at the issue with Chelsea and overspending and getting too much players?
So we're not overspending. Quick correction. We're not
Okay.
overspending. Chelsea is not Sierra Leone government. We're not a Salon government.
This is
They're
their
not
above.
accountable.
Okay, this.
So the key thing is this. With regards to transfer policy, transfer system differs to all other teams. So when it comes to how, if you understand, if you do contracts, like you understand, say, we know they do like how United they do with a gentleman's agreement, more of United. We contractual. So I woke up this morning and checked on Twitter and confirmed by Fabrizio Romano and David Ornstein, say Enzo Maresca don't exile Axel Disasi and Sterling out of Chelsea's team on the reason of laziness. There's a scenario where he actually puts him into this, say, a 75-year-old papa, for the past 50 years, don't they wake up 2 o'clock in the morning, they go, say 10 o'clock,
Go fishing.
go fish. Why is these 2 lazy boys, where I regret to and understand how comes, bang, we get Sterling our
So
squad.
see how wasteful on
I'm coming. So, like I said in earlier, so listeners and viewers go to understand how we actually before remove Disasi and also that of Sterling. They're no longer part of Chelsea's squad, first team squad. We don't say, is it a reserve or under 23? So what's the 2 billion? Chelsea of itself, if you check how the history is of how Chelsea don't come about, foreign owners them. So how Chelsea gets issue was from the Roman Abramovich era. You see this Russia-Ukraine war, this Russian-Ukraine war literally gets impact on Chelsea. How? You know Abramovich is a Russian. And then link him to the oligarchs. And the oligarchs, the British government, the American government don't ban these people. Say anything where connect to Putin, now bringing international relations into Chelsea's way of doing football.
Okay.
So that influence there from them actually attaching Putin's oligarch to Abramovich affected Chelsea. The British government forced Chelsea to sell. They forced Abramovich for let's sell Chelsea. So these 2 current comedians, I will name them. We owners are comedians, you understand? Because imagine possibly you literally get another club in France, you can Strasbourg. You can just convert this player no matter today. Like Usubio. Is it
Estabio.
No. We bought a player
Estabio.
from Brighton. Estupia, and I can't remember his name. He's a Paraguayan player. And then we loaned him to Strasbourg. Strasbourg, the owner will get Chelsea and get Strasbourg. So if you observe, there is this transfer plan. So if Chelsea don't want you to send you to Strasbourg, you go there for a while, we count you back. So Chelsea for now, when Abramovich left, Chelsea now want him away from Abramovich. We believe or puts the money. And like Real Madrid. When Madrid want to build Galacticos, they pour over the 100 millions. Chelsea within England, now we start to begin for cash out big. We started buying players like this from we buy players from Liverpool and all that. So Chelsea believe in cashing in big. Not to the business so. Now Man City can begin to spend big money. United are greedy. United are stingy clubs. Chelsea from Abramovich era 2004 up to date, we don't cash in very big
So
for quality
with-
players. So the policy of how they buy players, the policy of giving contracts differs from other teams. Let me observe, these are business people.
Okay.
Todd Boyle is a businessman. You understand? Unlike United, where Radcliffe is still a comedian, he doesn't know how to do United entirely. Still, the way the league cannot be compared to us. He tells you say
Actually, we
when
are
it-
it on
with
that part,
Arata,
so
all
allow
those things,
me.
and now they are focused instead of 1 billion or 100,000 seater, where that one in a past the world done. But if you understand how Chelsea they work, when Boyle come, it's a 2 months run club. Chelsea 2 months run club. So if you observe, when Boyle come, Chelsea could have been bought by the Arabs, but there are clubs in England who are traditional clubs that they will never sell to Arabs. Manchester United and Liverpool, it doesn't matter who that come. They don't ever give Arab man or Shaman. But Chelsea and other teams, Man City, these are open to foreign investment. So if you understand, say, these two traditional clubs, Manchester and Liverpool, will always be owned by either a British man or an American. Or perhaps possibly not within the Balkan countries, but possibly within that European framework.
Yeah.
So if you observe how Chelsea they run things, we plan is not as that of Manchester United. Now, for contract players, we use 7 years plan, 7 years contract. So within that 7 years, you know go make Fitzgerald like United, we play the gap now money, with Fitzgerald like Anthony, you do that. Observe, what put for you price tag of 70 million. Within that 7 years, 8 years, even if you get Sonko, that money will must get like 20 million or 30 million. Say for instance, how do Joao Felix?
Okay.
Joao Felix contract, he's all cash out big from Al Nassr over for something million.
But at some point, we're looking at the players like Starley. And
Why
this
you call that
kept-
person name? I don't think
Is he not part of the
because
team?
They're part of una team.
We
And
don't-
they talk about big cashing out
This
from
guy.
Starley. Starley is part of the team. No club, no buyer it. And una still don't know what una want to do with Starley. So with giving out there big contract, then una not think so una self they make loss. And forgetting about Starley as well, Kepa, una buy Kepa for about is it 83 million or more. Don't una sell it to Arsenal way lesser than that. Una not see say una they make losses with giving players too much contract and Stanley, mind you, even though una loan and
They
to
know he
Arsenal,
wage
una
back
be
what
dey
they
pay
pay.
and
They know
70%
he
of
wage.
in wage, and in wage very expensive as well. So
No.
giving out players this money and a lot of players then on a squad as well, spending that much, giving out long contracts to players. Una not feel say una they make them become either lazy or una losses.
What you for take notes? The players who they give long contracts, then they within age frame. Age frame. We need to give player when at 27 years, we go get a 7 years contract. Take note of that
You
particular
don't
one
think
there.
say na the same issue na so Manchester United starts
Let me say, Manchester United and Tom and Jerry team, we they come over to them. You understand? But the key thing for Chelsea, so what if Kepa don't take over 5 seasons at Chelsea? This is not today's Kepa.
But-
Kepa, I'm coming.
But
Nene.
the same Kepa, we all know say nobody get enough stats.
Kepa was number 1 before Mendy came.
Yes,
you understand?
but how
Kepa,
many seasons now?
Come on, wait. I'm coming. Kepa, now due to misbehavior. Yeah, due to misbehavior. There was this incident that happened years back when we played Manchester City in the Carling Cup final. You understand? We told him to sub off. He said he's not going to come off. That was by that we had this Italian coach. You understand? We left, go back. Was it, what's his name again? I forgot this Italian coach that we had. It begets your own format of football. His name will come across later. So if you observe during that process day, the 83 million that we spent on Kepa Arrizabalaga, most expensive goalkeeper by then, you observe say when we pull on a Bilbao, the form will be the count inside Chelsea. But now attitude then count the problem. So we gave him, it was 7 or 8 years contract. He played over 5 years inside Chelsea. He was later loaned to Real Madrid. He go Real Madrid, take 1 season, and then he won the Champions League and won La Liga and all that particular one day. He came back to Chelsea, and then attitude again, we loaned him back to Bournemouth. It was at Bournemouth now, the way I behave now, Bournemouth can't cash in the money that we wanted. That was why we transitioned him to Chelsea, to Arsenal. Moving from that also to Sterling. Sterling and Shinkawa, we buy Sterling don't. I accept it, Sterling we don't. Playing, allow me. We buy Sterling in Don 1. We bought Sterling from Liverpool. Man City, sorry. He played the perfect football in Liverpool and Man City. Observe, in combined, Sterling played close to 10 years. You know that. Combined both teams for Liverpool and Manchester City. He left Manchester City, came to Chelsea with high hopes. You understand? He said, we can't deliver. He can't now, Shinka. Like how we Shinka United with the Mounts and all that. Now do me, I do you. So if you observe that particular one day, it's transition now into the Sterling way now. Sterling now is the king. We call him Kinky Dinky. Sterling now, for like get football, he cannot perform. So Disasi will give Disasi over 7 years contract. Jackson was given close to 7 years contract. Cole Palmer the same over 7 years contract. So we are watching at their age. So because why? We know the markets don't now. when you want players emergency, you cash in the money. So they buy them at reasonable price. So in case they can't blow, players, teams might come in like United we used to. Can come and say, Chelsea, when I give you this player, like how them buy Mount for 70 million, the most regrettable number 7 in Manchester United history. He knows of that the biggest shinka ever will give United for 70 million price tag. Now that they regret. So if you understand, say, on these players, we cash in this long contract because of how the market system, how the Arab football can change football. Say when you want to play, the bout in clause all thing. So we'll give you 7 years contract, we they put say 40 million, 80 million. Teams will come in. So if you observe that na business, you can do football for loss.
Okay.
Football is money. So now if you observe, people they play for passion, people play for money. And for that, ask why Sadio Mane left England or left Iban, go inside in Saudi. Now Africa man. So Ronaldo himself is in Saudi because of the money. So you don't follow your passion or you follow where the money is. That's it.
All right. With the Man United, when they go to transition, a lot of things don't they happen at the club. Like one is that when I don't sack a lot of staffs. 2, coaching decision. I don't change Boku coach there like Chelsea. And also, Una also don't, get so much controversies with players and legends of our club like Cristiano Ronaldo, Alex Ferguson, and Rashford, Anthony, and other players, and Greenwood. Una don't they get so much with them. What do you think, now the main issue will make all this they happen with the club? The stadium, of course, a lot of drama they unfold with that. Is everything about the club under transition, or not just the performance of the club during that transition?
Before not compare we and Chelsea in terms of Saki managers. Chelsea the managers though they don't Saki, but Coopers the players though they don't sign safe. So then they forget about that in aside the list you could go on and on and on and on.
Agreed.
But that's not saying that the key thing. When coming to Manchester United, there are certain players the way we don't get like everything now with time. Manchester United, for the past, since post-Fergie era, the club be done the run under people we not get the idea of a football. They are more of a business people them. Okay. Like the likes of Ed Woodward. Okay. He was a businessman, I think a banker. Then the last person he will go before himself come inside, before this new body they come in. So like because of that, them in they run the football in their own way how they feel say right. So then they bring a lot of mismanagement and signing the wrong player or player coming in the wrong time. So but thank God when you look at Sir Jim Ratcliffe, he's a very good guy. He start for set up force in executive body. The one the way they bring come now people who are well known about football. We get ideas about football. We know how for one club. And when you look at the way how the things they go, you see the structured. In terms of signing now, you see the structuredness. They're not just they sign anyhow like how they do today. Today, when you look at Manchester United for the past 3-4 years, they get what we call a panic buy. Then go wait, don't wait, see the fans pressure, they run go sign this particular player. But now these guys will come in, they know they're under no rush. One of the key points will stabilize Manchester City team. We help Pep Guardiola a lot. Omar Barada, he's part of the team. So you see the way we then come in, and in terms of signing, they know they spend money anyhow like we neighbor them. They like a coach pass safe. They go put big money back. And you be they talk about Mason Mount. Mason Mount is not that bad player. It's rather on for Mount
stats, check his stats.
At the come. You they miss the team between bad and that of injury. At the come.
Chelsea boy.
I'm coming.
He's not a bad player.
Allow me. Mount not to anything like a Shinka. It's unfortunate there are certain players injury not can give them the time. Okay. That's not the issue with Mason Mount. Mason Mount is a very good player. And coming to this new manager where we get to, Mount you will play a system very well. And you way in day, way in feature, you see impact on the team. You see impact to it.
And at least Mount cost
allow me. Mount, you know where no the way you go criticize them way in Manchester United. The only thing where you go talk about and say na injury na in the limit them for laying no executive. No, injury is not different na uncertainty thing. So like I don't go talk about and that much. If the player available, though you know they perform, comes you go bring them points and the way they talk about. Like you make measure of una style you una get. He available. but you not get no use where they give now. You not get no input, better input no day.
And then they pay am back boku money.
Big money, but Mount is quite different from that. Where Mount very fit, you see in performance. You talk about Old Trafford there, Manchester United, we do a total rebuilding. You know, the transition they take place in all aspects.
I make we still wait on this transition report.
We don't know. As I say earlier, Rome was not built in a day.
But
Not to see where the apple wanted. At the camp.
Rome was not built in a day.
The thing where we need for do now, and this now the hierarchies then and then get this responsibility. Sticking to a manager. When you look at Manchester United, this was part of we giving chance to manager for let them do the thing where they're supposed to do, let them stamp the system where they come with. Ferguson in the first 3 seasons we come, you not do anything good.
That was 40 years back.
At the camp. Allow me. Now me club, you know about me club.
You know about Chelsea pass me.
You know about me club pass me.
Even as that
Ferguson,
even as that
time
he such habits.
At the end of the day,
such habits.
At the end of the
he
day,
such habits.
he performed very well. We see the lasting memory we left now.
Nine dismantle Manchester now.
Ferguson not dismantle Manchester United.
Look what I recommend for Scottish brother.
People they don't they talk that what they say na
David Moyes nine destroy Manchester.
If anybody say that, he wrong.
You
You know, when this brother sit down and sit down, if I write 6, he go say as 9. So
No,
everybody
and
get
see,
your own different
and
way
see
at
6 as
which
6.
they
I'm
look
seeing
at
6 as
things.
6.
Ferguson, you self he normal to you. You can recommend your own brother.
Okay.
But that not take that person in a batty.
Then he was very nationalistic, and then I destroy United. You bring the Scottish for Scottish.
You don't mean you not necessarily mean say because of a Scottish person he recommended.
Then he's the Scottish person. There were coaches available by then.
Is he not?
And then he recommended David Moyes.
Is he not a coach?
How good
Well,
was
I
he?
think we don't.
One thing where you they fail for
David
realize now
Moyes.
this land is for Manchester United.
There is nothing to learn
the
from Manchester
uniqueness
United.
about Manchester United, what it make we differ from other club, the way how we they do with things, it quite differ from other clubs.
That's why I established the fact that United and
guy
Liverpool are
where-
traditional clubs in England.
So you know what expect what
Look una
Chelsea
training
they
field.
do.
Una training field. Oh, now look.
Now we got the
about
best
it.
training field in
As
the world right
compared,
now.
as complained on
Now we get the best training
complained by
field
Ronaldo
right now.
Then
that the
Ronaldo
world.
Then they
told say
That is
Manchester
why I
United
tell-
ever since he left for go Real
And the same thing
Madrid.
That is why
And the
I
same
tell you
thing
say
come it.
we dey in a total transition.
When the reports
in
they come out.
everything, in
When
everything.
the reports they
you
come
know
out.
see we
That transition, wait to when did it started?
you dey ask when it's
That's over a decade transition team.
no sir.
I
Let
think
me
so.
tell
We
you,
need
no,
first
no.
guy for
Can you-
roundup.
It's not a
We
decade.
go continue
How
this
long is it?
discussion
For months
more.
in time?
Not more
You are
in time.
transitioning. You have changed over 4 coaches.
Land this, yeah, not for
The
talk,
Vanguard?
not for talk
I
fast,
can
fast,
ask
fast.
one
It's not about
question,
fast point.
please.
Listen,
Dictionary.
Yes.
Now ask you one question. A straight answer, please. Is una present coach in him?
Enzo Maresca.
Enzo Maresca. Is Maresca the man for Chelsea?
He is the man, perfect man for Chelsea.
Alright. Is Amorim the man for United?
He gonna give time.
With time.
I told you. I told you. He need time. Maresca
was
is
not
still-
built
Look
in
at
a
the
day.
season.
Okay.
The way
Now
how they
going
do
to the
things,
match
I make I tell you, I dey go over this
tomorrow.
back
The
again.
game
The way how
tomorrow.
Chelsea they
United
look
is a
at it.
traditional team. Chelsea is
The
Yes.
game
So we
tomorrow.
always they stick to
We
the
are-
way of doing things.
Okay.
Una continue for within the 1900s. Una
We
was here
don't sack 500 managers. We are not that type.
as compared to Una.
So yeah, we are not that
Where
type.
Rushinka out over 80 million, we can deliver.
What are they
Anthony can
Shinka with?
deliver.
If not for Shinka, they don't Shinka on a Pasolian club.
Sesko
they
na
talk about
flop.
that.
I'll tell you, Sesko na flop.
Make we go on to tomorrow.
This
please.
guy
Who
know
never
na
flop?
football.
You
You
know
know
what
the
I'm
same
saying?
player
On to
two
tomorrow,
seat. You know
I
if
know
it's
about football. I'm
just
telling
4
you.
games, saying a
I'm
flop.
telling you, there will be a flop.
What do you mean by flop?
You get to see.
Check the
Moving
guy that
on
starts
to the
proving
game
players in
tomorrow,
the
You
guys.
get to see. Yeah, let's continue.
May we
You
look
get to
at
see.
the lineup tomorrow, yeah? Between the two teams, them. Goalkeeper.
Bayindi.
It's not going to be Bayinde. We are Sena Lamens right now. Lamens going to be at the goal for we tomorrow. And then one team of football.
No, we dey do a combined 11.
11.
Yeah, combined 11. From your side and from inside. Whose keeper will they agree for use? Will they play in a 3-4-4 formation? I'm an Arsenal fan. United information, I don't understand myself. So
We they play 3-4-2-1. That's now we information.
Oh, I think it's 5 defense on the
No. Everybody will tell you they get twisted.
Okay.
When where people can see this, the first thing where they can have their mind, you know, say Antonio Conte, we made the Chelsea, we use 3-4-3, they 5 defense. So now thoughts they didn't have their mind. Amorim is a special guy with a different mindset, different mentality.
Okay, so back
So
to
we own
the
different.
combined 11. Who that will they get as a goalkeeper?
So we, as usual.
Is it Sanchez?
Yes.
So we agree with Sanchez.
That particular side, yeah.
Agree
Yeah.
because una we
The
don't.
the reason being,
una just get to na goalkeeper.
the reason
back.
being,
Not prove much.
the reason. Thank you. And Sanchez now somebody we don't know the league, and he gets a
Okay.
lot of experience now.
And in Puele.
Me, I need to talk football out
No,
of
he don't step
sentiments.
up. Sanchez, no emotions attached. But Sanchez don't step up. to be
Okay,
honest.
so we dey go with
He don't step up.
Sanchez as the goalkeeper. We number one. So in the back four.
Lenny
So that we the
Yogo.
guys how would they use them? Central defender.
Yeah, Lenny Yogo.
Abuame will start with the right.
The right. Other than them player then, because Chaluba is poor, I not go call on them.
Right,
Nah.
Other
we
than
get-
that,
we get,
from una.
James can play there.
Yeah,
and
it's
also
James.
This bubble form, this
No,
week,
James
French
James
bubble.
now wing back, so like I not go call on the.
This bubble.
But now in the play na
We dey
the.
talk about the central, the central now. We dey talk.
No, we do not use.
Or
We don't
you're talking about the wing?
the right.
No, for
right
now.
defense.
Malo Gusto and James, they're the ones playing.
If you dey call my then two then the James
no, we
James na
right
three
back.
they play. James not to left
He
footer.
rotate
He can
No, na
actually
three they
play
play.
there at
Not
some
to
point
yeah.
as well.
Yeah, for me, the best post officer I go use the because we information though you know call for than there I go use the doku.
Yeah, Doku is a good
Doku, so
Yeah.
we use Doku. So one you don't get one Chelsea, one United. So also into the central pairing, what are we they get the central backs them?
Let me have Manchester United first of all. Because me as normal.
Lenny Yogo.
Yes, I
Lenny
think that
Yogo.
I'll go for Tosin. Yeah, although he literally be
Danny, better way they talk.
I
Una
know.
centrally
So we
poor.
need to get James is James.
If you be genuine enough, if you be genuine enough, we don't go with you and delete.
So I'll go.
If you genuine enough.
Allow me, now put me Chelsea. So I think for me, although the backline be really shaky against Bayern Munich, but don't me say United go be threatening me at all. So I think Tosi and Trevor is good.
We they get a two. We all need to agree on two. So who that two they get?
Tosi and Trevor is good.
The problem
Trevor
but they get
and-
there and they not get started.
And Yowo or the light. Exactly. Now one part the other.
Then
issue
team
than
it box up.
Every new
we
game
rotate.
na different
Yeah, we
pairings.
rotate, we
It's
rotate.
crazy. So who that would they get? Is it James from Chelsea? Who that would they get?
And funnily about Chelsea,
we
James
shave-
not a regular starter right now on the team.
Yes, James.
And
So you
that-
know we're able to predict this team say who that go start. That's why
No, we
they
didn't do
just
our own
confused.
prediction. Are we on?
You go get 40
combined
players. How
11
many
days?
players go? You not able to satisfy them all.
Yeah, we need to agree.
Baby
Na-
Kuku is sure. Kuku
No, Kukuela na.
Forget about Tahir right
they
back.
cancel. We dey talk
For-
about
he
the
didn't- he dey run
central.
yonder.
We dey
That's why I
talk
said
about the
because
central defense.
James is looking at things. I will put James here and
The
and
team
Tosin.
confused.
No, James and Tosin.
No, we
I
dey
will
get
put
okay. We dey get
Chaluba. God
now
for-
Chaluba, then
Oh,
James
God.
and Tosin.
No,
Who
the
that's
key
who
thing,
they
that's
get?
why I need me at the because even myself.
Who are we having?
So can I
from Chelsea? Who that's who they get?
Okay. So I'll put Tosin and Chaluba.
One. I want get one from Chelsea, one from United, because we not gonna agree.
No, let's start with the Manchester fan.
I will always give
Now-
Lenny Yogo.
Euro, okay,
Euro.
we don't get Euro.
I'll take Tosin.
Tosil and Euro as we central back, and to the left.
Chelsea team.
Nuzai Mazwari.
Mazwari, I actually the Cucurella. I think he's a very good player.
Of course, that's David Kuku.
You know get confidence in him player. Say for
So
colour.
are we having
I was coming.
Who are you they put for contend with Mazwari?
That's Kuku. Kuku is far ahead of Maz.
I actually agree
Far
with that in
ahead?
that part.
Yes.
Because
If you put the
Cucurella
far,
get
I
a
don't
good-
agree.
good,
Yeah, because he don't they try
the
this
past
past
seasons,
season here
yeah.
and he don't start the season well. Mazwari just they come up from injury, so like
we
I go
dey
catch
agree
and I
with
go manage and
Cucurella.
yeah.
So for we three midfielders.
The three midfield. So you,
Yeah.
in other words, you see we they play
4-3-3.
4-3-3.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, in the midfield, me na pursue no sentiment in my argument. I go use when it comes to Chelsea, the centre holding. I go
Yeah.
use the Caicedo.
Okay, so we are
Because
going
he's a very good
Caicedo,
player.
okay.
And then
Caicedo and
for lady the midfield be more tactical and more skillful. I dey put Bruno Fernandes there because he's unmatched.
okay.
You know that type.
So
Well, considering in form, I think from a Portugal point of view, you understand, no sentiment at all. I'm not Argentine. Enzo is my player, but I think Bruno. I'll go with Bruno.
Bruno, I know that else. Bruno Caicedo to that.
Kulpama there?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Kulpama
Pama
can do
can
that.
play there. Okay, Pama. Kulpama FC. Nah, Pama Olent team right now.
And Bruno Fernandes is there in Manchester.
Una
Fernandez
can
for
call
me
him
kind
even.
of
So
unstoppable.
to the right wing, the three forwards.
3 forwards. I could put today Mbumo. Mbumo Kunya no player them no get under the match them quality.
Who told you so?
Caller already.
Who told you so? So I will stick with my players.
Other.
You understand that?
Who's player
But
then?
that's they go
Call
for
him
the
Bala
right.
So
call the player Bala.
I'm going to call my 2 players right now who are playing for Chelsea.
We need one for the right. Where is the Una get too much
Okay,
options?
lay a
too
pick
much
for the
options,
team
that's
lay
the
very
thing.
simple, yeah.
You understand that?
How I go help you?
No, we get too much
How
options.
I go help you now?
You understand that? United don't get back line. United don't get bench.
We not get bench.
They don't get bench.
You sure?
One
We don't get
player
bench.
Whose team they will not get bench?
So I'm calculating my players. You understand that? We get
You know, they're confused.
even know
They're
that's for
confused.
use.
That tell you how this team go play in our front today. The only better player we didn't get in our front the way I go use
Joao
that
Pedro.
line, Joao Pedro.
Yeah, Joao
Yeah,
Pedro.
Pedro,
But when
sure.
it comes to the two side, they use Cunha and Mbumo.
No.
Cunha no get injury.
He's available now.
Okay,
He's
so we agree
available.
with that. They
You bring in Kuna, who's just new to the Manchester United team.
You see him
But
performance.
they perform very
Yeah,
well.
he did well.
One
Yeah.
thing where you
He
did
did well.
for your lifespan football, not so because of coming see they perform bad.
No, I understand that part today.
But
That
so
is
we
well understood.
agree with that. We dey try for wrap up now time.
So in total, how many players do Chelsea have?
You check
we get Sanchez, we get the right back had to get is James.
I think it's
Is
fair.
James. No, who
It's
don't
gonna
we
be
get
6 or
as a
5.
right?
6-5.
Then he get it Tosin.
Yeah, okay, Tosin, and
Then
we
you
get
Caicedo.
Caicedo, we get James and Yogo, we get Cucurella, we get Caicedo,
We get Joao Pedro.
we get
Sanchez.
Joao Pedro.
So that's good. I think
and
it's a Swiss
Sanchez.
balance.
I
So
think
go to
that's
Mbeumo
all.
and Kuna.
Okay,
Let's be balanced.
we get Mbeumo and Joao Pedro and Cunha
Yeah.
with 1-3.
Yes, sure,
The 3 midfielders.
I think these are fighters.
The 3 midfielders we get
Kulpama, Bruno Fernandes, and
Bruno
Caicedo.
Fernandes and Caicedo. With defenders we get Cucurella,
And in the next
Yogo
2
and
seasons,
James with
we will pull on
Tosin.
and
And
You know, say na Manchester United fan.
the goalkeeper
Sanchez.
we get Sanchez.
Yes.
So viewers, now so we go take wrap up the program today. Don't be all of an emotion, lots of arguments, and before finally end, how much should I go take win against United?
Well, not bad. It's just that United, well, Chelsea will go to Chelsea will have to win.
Get that.
Nah?
We'll have to win. Chelsea will win.
How much numbers?
I'm gonna put. It's gonna be 2-0, 2-1, or 3-1.
You know, Sati.
He's
No,
a
you know the
real
three.
Chelsea fan. Now you're a Chelsea fan, then get too much options.
And confused in all aspects.
Exactly. So how much the goal
gonna go
line?
for the goal.
Scoreline prediction.
2-1. I expect
2-1.
them for score actually.
He said they go
2-1.
for
2-0, 2-1, 3-1 for Chelsea.
You know, certain. Be certain.
All right.
Prediction be
So
be static.
with so many numbers they don't call the Chelsea man don't even know how much them for beat United.
And to be honest,
Because they
we
showed
worst, we worst results now.
Will they show
bro.
mercy?
So now
Okay, can I stick? I'm sticking with 3-1 now.
Okay, 3-1 and 2-1. So the results go prove which one of una get the right prediction or if una all not good at this prediction game. So viewers now so go take wrap up the program today. Me and Nene Fofana, I get with me Manson, a Man United fan, and I get with me Dictionary, a Chelsea fan. And earlier we be get with Sam Bangura when at the pair of Kofa League. And we don't talk a lot about the Kofa League. We also don't look into the prediction, the match preview between Man United and Chelsea, and the game therefore happened tomorrow. So so we meet next time. I'll give credit to me producer Olayinka Nafisatuddin and to Simon and Ansu when at the technical man, and also I want to give credit to the DJ Muski, and so una we lovely viewers who don't stick with me throughout this program here. So and una thank you for all the comments, the views and the loves. So till we meet again tomorrow, me and Nene Fofana.
You dey listen to Truth Radio 103.9 FM, live from Freetown. That's True the Last.
Hida jentadi Truth Radio Radio Gonga kan katemedere etati toɓɓere